Magellan reaches level 4 and closes in on Luffy's group. Caught in a pincer attack, Luffy and his companions try to reach the level 3 staircase by force, only to find Hannibal standing in their way. Brimming with conviction, the Vice Warden finally shows his true strength.
On the next One Piece, refusal to be defeated. Serious Hannibal! I'm gonna be king of the pirates!
Amidst the chaotic jailbreak, Luffy finds himself face to face with Blackbeard. The pie-loving pirate then reveals that he was the one who captured Ace and turned him into the Navy. Ignoring more pressing concerns, Luffy loses control and is provoked into battle.
On the next One Piece, Jet Pistol of Anger, Luffy versus Blackbeard! I'm gonna be king of the pirates!
Luffy and company finally make their way through level 3. Ivankov has Inazuma seal the stairs to slow Magellan down, and remains behind to face him in battle while the others make their escape to the top of the prison. However, even his new Kamakenpo may prove no match for the Warden's deadly poison.
On the next One Piece, Stop Magellan! Eva's esoteric technique explodes! I'm gonna be king of the pirates!
Despite Ivankov's efforts, Magellan catches up to the escaped prisoners. Luffy and Mr. 3 form an unlikely team to slow him down one final time. However, when Jinbei and the others reach the top of the prison at last, they find that the Warden has a very ugly surprise waiting for them.
On the next One Piece, Magellan's tricky move, a foiled escape plan. I'm gonna be king of the pirates!
As Jinbei launches a plan to steal a Navy ship, Luffy battles Magellan with all of his strength. Determined to win at any cost, the Warden unleashes his ultimate technique, which threatens to destroy Impel Down and everyone in it.
On the next One Piece, the escapee team in trouble, the forbidden move, Venom Demon. I'm gonna be king of the pirates!
Luffy and company have finally escaped from Impel Down, but there's no time for celebration, with the Gate of Justice closed in front of them and a swarm of Navy pursuers behind them. Then, just when all hope seems lost, one of their comrades makes an all-or-nothing gamble that could turn everything around.
On the next One Piece, come final miracle, break through the Gate of Justice! I'm gonna be king of the pirates!
After a tearful farewell to Bon Clay, Luffy and the others prepare for the next step of their plan to rescue Ace. However, Buggy and the other escaped prisoners are against traveling to Navy headquarters. That is, until a sudden transponder snail call reveals a secret that no one could have imagined.
On the next One Piece, to the Navy headquarters, off to rescue Ace. I'm gonna be king of the pirates!
Nami, traveling on the sky island of Witheria, heads for the Grand Line. But the pace of the island's travel makes it unlikely that she'll ever reunite with her friends. Meanwhile, will Franky be stuck as a tea-drinking gentleman forever?
On the next One Piece, the Friends' Whereabouts, the Witheria Report, and the Cyborg Animals. I'm gonna be king of the pirates!
Sanji is pursued by people of indeterminate gender. After he runs and runs, he finds himself face to face with a mysterious queen and a frilly dress. Meanwhile, Chopper finds himself face to face with something soft, round, and huge.
On the next One Piece, the Friends' Whereabouts, the chick of a giant bird, and a pink showdown. I'm gonna be king of the pirates!
Robin is captured in a place known as Tequila Wolf. A young girl named Soren, who she befriended, seeks to help her, but she can't do it alone. Meanwhile, Usopp trains to become a hero of the forest, but his appetite is proving to be a distraction.
On the next One Piece, the Friends' Whereabouts, revolutionaries in the gorging forest's trap. I'm gonna be king of the pirates!
wanders a spooky island trying to reunite with his friends. Thwarted by his poor sense of direction, Perona, and mysterious adversaries, his odds do not look good. Meanwhile, Brook gets to see some underwear before his troubles truly begin.
On the next One Piece, the Friends' Whereabouts, a huge tomb and a panty dead. I'm gonna be king of the pirates!
Luffy and company continue on the tub current, with Marineford looming on the horizon. Staring impatiently at his brother's Viva card, Luffy's reminded of more innocent times. Then in nearby waters, Ace is haunted by a recollection of his own.
On the next One Piece, retrospective before Marineford, the vow of brotherhood. I'm gonna be king of the pirates!
3 hours before Ace's execution, the warlords take their place at Navy headquarters, waiting for Whitebeard to make his move. With the 3 admirals on the scene, tensions flare before what is sure to be a desperate struggle for pirates and Marines alike.
On the next One Piece, a special retrospective before Marineford. The 3 Navy admirals come together. I'm gonna be king of the pirates! Subscribe, you guys! Join our crew on the One Piece YouTube channel!